Hello and welcome to part three on the series on gratitude. And last week on part two, I talked about why it is difficult to be grateful or to show gratitude when you compare yourself with others and then it looks like your life is empty. It looks like they are ahead of you in life, and then you think, what is there to be grateful for? Or when you're focusing more on the things that you don't have rather than the things that are working for you. So today on part three, I'm going to be talking about the power of gratitude. So if you haven't already watched parts one and two, I will encourage you to do so. And perhaps you have not subscribed yet to my YouTube channel, I will also encourage you to do so. Leave comments and also invite your friends and your coworkers to also subscribe, because every week I'm going to be talking on issues of life that would help you to become the best or better version of yourself. So today on part three, I'm going to be talking about the power of gratitude. You see, gratitude is very important if you want to live a happy and fulfilled life. And here's the reason. When you are grateful, you show appreciation for the things that you have in life. It makes you a happy person. You are content. They said contentment is next to godliness. Why? When you are content, it means that you appreciate what you have, because no matter how little you think you have, there's someone somewhere that has way less than what you have, and their prayer is even to be where you are. So when you show gratitude for the things you have, you are so content. You feel like, while I'm building on a better life, I also appreciate what I have. So when you are that kind of a person, you are happy, and it helps build up your immune system. So you're not easily susceptible to illnesses like the flu, because when you sleep better at night, you are focused, your mind is at rest, the stress level in your life is reduced. And one of the major attacks, or one of the things that attack the immune system the most, is stress. So when you're a happy person, your stress level is very low. You sleep better at night, you're focused, and when you have focus and enough sleep, it helps you. Your skin is, radiates. Your mind is clear. You have clarity of mind. Everything seems to be going well for you. You are focusing and grateful for the things that you have. So when your immune system is built up, what else can be greater than that? So this is one of the powers, or one of the things, or one of the advantages or benefits of gratitude. Now, another power or another thing that gratitude is able to do for you is that it helps you better handle adversity. People that are grateful have a different outlook on life. Their outlook towards life is very positive. They do understand that life is full of ups and downs. Tomorrow you may be down. Today you may be down, but it doesn't mean that you'll be down tomorrow. Tomorrow, if you're up today, they also believe or understand that I may be up today, but I don't know what tomorrow holds for me. So when you live life with this kind of mindset, you don't take anything personal. You understand that the good, the bad, and the ugly happens to everyone. Bad things happen to good people, and good things happen to bad people. This is just a fact of life. So when you understand this, and the thing is that grateful people understand that life is uncertain, and they are better equipped to deal with the uncertainties of life. So when they hit a curve, they are better equipped, because even though it's not like you're expecting it, but it's all part of life. So you're not so completely devastated that you don't know how to pick up the pieces. So people that are content, people that are grateful, they understand, they don't hold everything so dearly, like a fist, such that when life takes it out of their hands, they are shattered. So people like that have a better ability to come back. So when they come back, or when they have a comeback, you find out that they are better than where they were before. Whereas people that are ungrateful, it's like when things happen, you blame life, you blame people around you, you blame circumstances. It's like you don't even believe that life is fair, that it's like everything that happens, everything that is negative happens to you. But when you are a grateful person, People like that, you often hear people say, okay, I had this going for me, so why should I complain just because something negative has happened? So they're better equipped to handle adversity. And you realize that when you are that kind of a person, you will look for the resources that would help you bounce back to life. But when you are the kind of person that complains a lot about everything, you are so busy, so focused, complaining that you don't even the time that would have been put into building back is spent, complaining. And there is a saying that there is no need crying over spilled milk. What has happened has happened. Instead of counting your losses and starting all over again, they are busy complaining. So when you are a grateful person, you look at life differently. When you see good people, when you see things happening well for people, you rejoice with them because you understand that this is life. Today may be this person's turn and tomorrow may be your turn. So instead of being jealous or envious or criticizing them, that is the time to rejoice. And this is one of the ways you will know when a person is grateful, or how you will know if you're not a grateful person, because sometimes we may have some attitudes or we may have some things in our life that we are not even aware of. But when you have pointers that when this shows up in my life, then it is evident of this thing present in my life. So perhaps you never knew. Maybe you're quick to complain when things don't go well in your life. You don't even realize that it is a sign of not being grateful or not being content with what you have. So when you begin to see these pointers, now you can tell, you can sit back and say, oh wow, I never knew that I had this kind of traits in me. Could it be this or could it be that? Because the thing is, what you're not aware of, you cannot control, or what you're not aware of, you cannot even begin to look for a solution. But when you see this thing show up in your life, it is not to condemn you, but it is for you to begin to seek solutions so that you can become a better person. Because I talk about purpose, I believe in living a purposeful life, because you did not come to this earth just to fill up a space. There is a reason for which you were created. And every step that you take should lead you in the direction of your purpose, not further away. But here's the thing, when we are not living intentional lives, when we are not making intentional decisions, here's what can happen. Instead of moving in the direction of your purpose, you're moving further away from your purpose. But the good news is that once there is life, there is hope. When you understand that the decisions you make every day are putting you away from your trajectory, then you can stop and then make a detour. Just like when you are driving on the road and you have a GPS and then you make a wrong exit, or you make an early exit, what happens? Your GPS will what? Reroute you. Your GPS will first of all notify you and then reroute you. So when you understand the signs of lack of gratitude, or when you become aware of the signs of ingratitude, then you will be able to reroute yourself and then begin to do those things that would become a habit of gratitude. And you realize that when you become, the more grateful you are, the more things will begin to show up for you, because gratitude has the power to change things for you. Gratitude has the power to change things for you. Gratitude has the power to bring into your circle, to bring into your life the things that you have been struggling to get. When you become grateful for little things, maybe you drive to the grocery store, and as you're driving in, as you're pulling in, somebody's pulling out, and you have that space, be aware of it, be grateful for it, and you'll see that these things will begin to show up for you every time. Maybe you have one or two items and you are the checkout counter, and somebody has a cart full of stuff, and they look at their cart and they look at the two items you have in your hand, and they ask you to go in front of they ask you to go ahead and check out. That's something to be grateful for. Be aware of these things. And when you come home, first of all, you got to thank the person because they didn't have to do it. But when you become grateful, when you become aware and intentional about the things that are happening around you, that opens the door for greater things to happen, because gratitude, like I said, has the power to change your life and the way you look at life. Because when the way you look at things change, things will begin to change for you. When the way you look at things change, the way things look will begin to change. So you realize that in some cases, in some situations, you don't even need to struggle anymore, because things will just happen naturally for you. So I hope today you'll start being grateful for the little things that show up in your life. Thank you, and watch for part 4.